Slowpoke finally made it.
Slowpoke again.
He must have followed us here because he's worried about the professor.
Makes sense. You are partners after all. Feel free to tag along at your own pace. Slowpoke.
Head to basement 2. Oof, it's even colder down here. Hey Tim, can I borrow a jacket? We're covered in fur, Pikachu. Shouldn't you be better suited to the cold than me? Fur or no fur, this place is cold. If you keep standing around like this, we'll freeze solid. At this point, we better hurry and find Professor Gourdon for our own sake. Yeah. Well, last time the first path we need to go was left, so let's go left again. See a puzzle here. There's gonna be footsteps we have to trace. There's a mirror here too, but it's different from the Passimian murals we saw upstairs. This picture might be a clue to some kind too. I don't see anything around here that looks like a mechanism. At any rate, right now we should be concentrating on fighting Professor. Minior. This Pokemon looks dizzy. It's a Minior, a Pokemon that lives in the sky. These fellas plummet to the ground if their shells get too heavy. It says there's not much food for it down here. It wants to go back to the sky. But its body is too heavy, so it can't get back there on its own. I see. Do you think it could get back up there if we help it get rid of its shell? Just hit it with an attack. Good question. Only a really powerful Pokemon could break through that shell. I'm pretty sure any Pokemon attack would break the shell. Nothing in the corners. There's a big hole in the floor this way. I don't think we can get across. It's really deep too. The professor probably hasn't come this way. Wait, Tim, look!
Look! These are the professor's footprints. Did he fall in?
Doesn't seem like it. Look what's on the other side.
Oh.
Do you think that the hat belonged to Professor Gourdon? Looks that way. Well, we found a clue, but how do we get across? Oh. Wait, Slowpoke. Did I just hear?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness he stopped. What's going on, Rachel? I have no idea. Slowpoke just suddenly took off running. Oh. He says as Mr. Go went this way, he wants to go too. But look at this hole, Slowpoke. Isn't it obvious that we can't get across? Oh. Really, Slowpoke? You got a brilliant plan? It'd be great if Slowpoke could help us somehow, but are we sure that's a good idea? Oh. Bro, leave it to you then.
Okay, do your thing. Slowpoke. Slowpoke.
That's a lot of water. Where did it all come from?
I was thinking the same thing, Tim. Well, he completely filled it with water, but how are we supposed to get across? Now we can probably freeze it. Ooh, Slowpoke learns Ice Beam? Huh? Hey, wait! He swam ahead on his own. That Slowpoke is a real handful. Can you believe Slowpoke? Guy couldn't have given us a heads up before he filled the hole with water and swam off without us. It's too cold for us to swim across. But not cold enough to freeze all that water solid, which is a problem. We could get across if we laid a bridge over it. Do we see anything we could use as a bridge? Well, no. And I'm sure Chris wouldn't have anything we could use either. Do we get help from a Pokemon again? Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I know which one we can use to help us carry us across the water. We need a Pokemon to help us cross the water. Let's go look for one. Time to begin deducing. Did you see any Pokemon that could help us get across the water? The Lotad.
Oh,
The Lotad said it can carry Pokemon while they swim. We asked him to act as stepping stones for us. Do we think we could get to the other side? If we cross one at a time, I think they could handle the three of us. Alright, let's go talk to those Lotad. I'm sure they'll be willing to help.
Alright, jump in.
oh,
Look, now we've got a Lotad bridge. Ooh. It's telling us to walk across the leaves on its heads. Thanks, Lotad. Woo, Lotad!
Yes.
I can't believe we get to float on Lotad. This is like something out of a dream. We really are incredible, Tim. We get along so well with Pokemon.
okay. I'm gonna cross now. Lotad. Lotad. Alright.
Alright, thanks to these Lotad, we made it across. Tim, ask Rachel about the hat. Hey Rachel, is this Professor Gourdon's hat? Yes, it's definitely the professor's. He said he and a Slowpoke wear matching hats. Apparently, he's very picky about the hats too. This one's his favorite. Oh really? Better get this hat back to him then. If we want to be the first class guy, we've got to have a good hat.
Okay.
Gourdon should be up ahead somewhere. Let's hurry, Tim. That rubble looks like it collapsed recently. Do you think it collapsed naturally, or do you think someone did this? Professor might be just past here. But there's all this rubble and debris in the way. We won't be able to get through here. I wonder if there's anything we can do. Find another entrance. Slowpoke, you have anything to say? Slowpoke. Calm down, Slowpoke. We just had to figure out how to get past this mess here.
Yes.
We need to get all this rubble out of the way so we can get past.
Hey,
What do you think, Tim? Can we move this stuff? I don't think there's any way we can move this rubble ourselves. That's too bad. Guess we have to find another way through. Continue on to the right. Another Meteor. Manny! Meteor is asking for help. What's it saying? Well, usually this Pokemon lives in the sky, We talked about this earlier. Apparently, it's lonely because he got separated from his family. Poor thing. Do you think we can get back home if we help get rid of the shell? We just take the shell. Anything, a quick attack should be able to do that. What could that be? What was that? It sounded like a Pokemon cry.
That's a Darmanitan. It looks really worked up.
Oh, Tim finally realized a Pokemon when he first sees it. What's an ice Pokemon doing here? It sure seems angry. I feel like things could get ugly if it sees us. If we're going to go any farther, we better be careful not to let it spot us. Looks like there are plenty of places for us to hide though. Guess that's something to be thankful for. Yeah, that's true. Let's keep out of sight and get through here. Events while hiding from Darmanitan. If Darmanitan finds you, we have to start over. Darmanitan only knows Pikachu, but not Tim. We still have to start over. Be careful. Pikachu's one slower than Tim. There's a stealth mission here. Which way Darmanitan's gonna head for it? Turn around. Be quick, Pikachu. Now where is he gonna go next? Up or down? Turning around. Head over here. Do I have time to make it up? Hopefully he doesn't turn up here. Then I'll be trapped. Good, he's heading down. Or going back from where he came. Let's go, Pikachu. Run for it.
We finally made it past.
Yeah, that was terrifying. Anyway, let's keep going.
What's around the corner here? This way looks like a dead end. Where could the professor have gone? I'm pretty sure we haven't passed him. Wait, huh? What is it, Pikachu? Did you feel a breeze just now? No, I didn't feel anything. Are sure we aren't imagining things? Nope, it was definitely real. I felt it ruffle my fur. There must be a gap somewhere. Come on, Tim, let's search for it. Find a gap in the wall. Oh yeah, right here. Hey Tim, we found it. There's a gap in the wall here. Now I hear Pikachus can squeeze through tiny places. Think we can get through that gap, Pikachu? Let me get a closer look.
Excuse me.
What do we do now? There's no way to get through a hole this small. What are we talking about? It's no problem at all. Huh? Just who do you think I am? Situations like this are where the Great Detective Pikachu truly shines. Are we sure we're going to be okay? It looks pretty tough to crawl through. Like I always say, you gotta use those legs while investigating. Let me show you how it's done. Don't get yourself stuck, Pikachu. You've been gaining pounds, drinking too much coffee. You insist.
Well, I'll see you later.
Just be careful, alright? Really? I should have seen this coming.
Don't just stand there. Help me out of here. Wait, just so we're clear, I do not want you to kick me.
You want me to kick you? Okay! Pikachu, the rest is up to you.
Good grief. What?
I can't believe I ended up getting trapped in a place like this.
Hey,
Oh, so that's Gourdon. I guess I should get a closer look.
I've got to at least tell him that we're here to rescue him. Hey! Hey! Don't worry, we're here to help.
A Pikachu? Where'd you come from? Are you dancing? Right.
Are you hungry or something? No, I'm not hungry. I came here to rescue you. I'm sorry, little fella. I really like to help you, but I don't have any food to share. I dropped almost all the food I had on me when I was running from Darmanitan. I mean, that's probably what saved me, but still. What's he talking about? I swear, that Darmanitan's whole attitude changed the moment it saw the food. It must have been hungry, just like you. So Darmanitan's only rampaging because it's hungry? But if it really was just hungry, it could have gone somewhere else to search for food. Why is it still sticking around here? It's already been 2 whole days. Darmanitan's gotta be getting tired of this too. Got it. So there's no food down here, which is why Darmanitan is hungry. But Darmanitan would have choose a place with no food to be its home, so what is it doing here? The more important issue right now is how to save Gourdon. Better look for an exit somehow. Oh, leaving already? Be careful, little fella. Darmanitan's really on a rampage out there. You just right here, Gourdon. I'll figure something out. Look for an exit. Let's see, any exit here. Oh, look, see if we can examine this backpack. Here's Gourdon's bag. That's a proper adventurer's bag. It looks very cool. Sorry, Pikachu. There's no food in there. I wasn't asking for food. Let's see, there's a diagram here. Here's a rubble. As far as I can tell, there's the only doorway that Gourdon can fit through. There are no gaps big enough for a person to fit through. I guess we need to figure out how to get all this rubble out of the way. There's no way Tim and I can clear it out on our own. Now, if we're as strong as Darmanitan, then we could probably... Wait a minute! Didn't Gourdon say Darmanitan was hungry? And Slowpoke gave me something earlier. Bet I could use this. I should get back to Tim right away. I just came up with a brilliant plan. We'll look at the mural here first. Oh, here's another mural. I'm just guessing here, but this might be another clue to some kind of mechanism. This mural can wait till later. There's other stuff to deal with right now. I don't think Pikachu's coming back through. Oh, he got back through. Phew. At least I managed to make it through by myself this time. I guess we must have figured out the trick to it. Anyway, how's the professor doing? Apparently, he's been trapped in there for 2 whole days. This is bad. We gotta hurry and save him. And the only way is through the area that's blocked off by all the rubble. Oh no, there's no way to get him out? Don't panic, Tim. I've got a great plan. What is it? We're gonna get Darmanitan to break through all the rubble for us. What do you mean? According to Gourdon, that Darmanitan is really hungry. So I figured we could win it over by giving him some food. The only food we have is a few leftover berries. Hey, have you forgotten about this? Slowpoke's tail? Yeah, it's really sweet. Just eating one makes you real happy. So, we'll feed this to hungry Darmanitan. If we do that, we'll be friends in no time. I hope it's really that easy. Don't worry so much, Tim. Now, come on, let's go back to Darmanitan. Okay. Then Pikachu's brilliant plan. It's gonna backfire real bad on us.
This'll be just perfect.
Sure.
Hey, Darmanitan!
I don't know if this dancing is gonna work, Pikachu.
Over here. Got something for you. Better hurry before I eat it all up.
Pikachu, you're gonna get
Yours,
eaten.
Ida.
Pikachu!
Smash!
Looks like it worked at least.
Yeah, all's well that ends well.
Darmanitan seems really happy. See? My plan worked out great. I know, except for we're clever and slobber, Pikachu. We need to take a bath when we get home. Jeez, don't know how to worry people. Okay, Darmanitan. You understand now that we're not bad guys, right? Darmin! Good. Just wanted to be clear on that. More importantly, there are a bunch of things we're curious about. Do you mind if we ask you some questions? Dar. How about you, Darmanitan?
Hey,
We're not originally from this area, are you? What brought you here? Darman! Huh? Some people dressed in white caught you and shut you in a small place. What people dressed in white? Dharma! Darmanitan doesn't know exactly who they are, but he hated the small place he was trapped in, so he ran away with the others who were stuck there. A small place? It must have been some sort of facility? No! It sounds like the people were doing experiments of some kind on the captured Pokemon. That's awful. You said there were others, Darmanitan. Are your friends around here too? No. He said some friends escaped with him, and together we all froze the ruins. Why did we freeze the ruins? So you and my friends froze the ruins. Why would you do that? Darman. He says they can't go back to where they came from, so they were trying to make this place their new home. It makes it easier for them to live here. But didn't we realize that we could cause problems for the Pokemon that already live around here? Darman. He says they didn't think it'd be a problem if they only froze the place a little bit. Apparently, it's been so long since they've been able to have fun like this, they got carried away. Really didn't mean any harm. Even so, you can't just leave things like this. Alright. Hey, can we do something about old as ice? No! If we do that, this place would be too hot for you to live in. Can't you live somewhere else? No, man! Huh? He says he doesn't want to go anywhere else because there are humans out there. This is a real problem. Where did we came from?
Hey,
You said you were brought here against your will, but where did we live before? Darman! I see. He says he came from somewhere cold and far away from here. Guess his friends were captured and brought here along with him. Dar! Everywhere around here is too hot to live in, huh? Yeah, climate here definitely isn't great for ice Pokemon. It'd be great if we could help them get back to their original home. About the people dressed in white. What could you tell us about the people who brought you here? The ones dressed in white? Darman! He doesn't know much. He says they're all really bad people who were mean to him. Must have been a horrible experience. Dar! And apparently, right when we arrived here, he saw someone suspicious. Wait, you trapped him in a room so he couldn't do anything bad? You don't think he's talking about Professor Gourdon, do you? I'm certain he is. It fits with what Gourdon said. Hey, Darmanitan, that wasn't a bad guy. Dar? Yeah, really, I can vouch for him. Darman! Does he believe you, Pikachu? I'm not sure. It seems like he's still not completely convinced. Thanks for telling us all that, Darmanitan. Now, let's get back to the problem at hand. Dar! That man who said you trapped in a room, think you could help us let him out? Darman! Please, Darmanitan, we really need your help. Come on, we gave you that slowpoke tail, remember? You're the only one who can rescue the professor. Dar! Oh good, I'm glad we trust us. Dar! But there's a condition. Darman! Our friends all got separated in the ruins, and they haven't come back? And since you don't know where they are, we want us to help look for them, huh? Now that we mention it, I haven't seen any other ice Pokemon besides Darmanitan here. He says they're all just playing around in the ruins. Darman! He's worried about them and wants to check on them, but he doesn't know where they are. Yeah, these ruins are pretty big. Darman! Okay, I heard you. If that's all we want from us, I'm sure we can help you out. Dar! Yep, you got yourself a deal, Darmanitan.
You think I'm warm because I'm covered in fur? Cold is cold, okay?